Live, our game is never over.
We've got reviews, previews, playthroughs, and game key giveaways every episode. Show us what you've got. Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com. Check out the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Tune into the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. Download the Blue app to watch us on the go. Wayne Benjamin presents The Lab Video Game TV, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, only on Flow 1. Our game is never over.
Watch The Lab Video Game TV
Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays
in 25 Caribbean countries.
only on Flow 1.
Download the Blue app to watch us on the go.
Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com.
Reach out at contact@thelabvideogametv.com.
Wayne Benjamin presents The Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game
is never over.
More Jamaican-made indie games. Will Ace Combat 8 have VR support? Did I find my best zombie apocalypse experience for 2025? It's season 13 and we're off to a great start for 2026. Kingston, Jamaica-based Sprite Wrench Studios is at it again with another Steam release. I got a bunch of new releases, indie, AAA, and VR to talk about. And I just may have found my favorite Undead Apocalypse experience for last year. Freestyle is still a thing for this season, for this year. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Breachers, your Rainbow Six Siege in VR. In this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage and you've just entered The Lab.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
Welcome back to one more round of Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live. Today I'll be running through Warhounds. It's actually the Warhounds playtest. Warhounds is scheduled to be released by developer and publisher, developer Everplay and publisher Brightica on the 30th of March 2026. That's a little while away. So the devs have a whole lot of time to take feedback, iron out kinks and janks. Yeah, you can also wishlist Warhounds on Steam right now. I left a link for Warhounds in the chat on Trovo Live on Twitch and YouTube. Special thanks to all my viewers on Trovo Live, on YouTube, and on Twitch. My Caribbean family, you can watch the TV series of Lab Video Game TV in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow 1. You can download the Stream Blue app to watch on the go. I also have another TV series. It's not video game related, but it's one of my productions. I am a television producer, and it's one of my productions, so why not plug it here? It's about art, artists. It's shot entirely on location in Canada, and it's now in season 2. Season 2 is also out on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. It's called the Razzie Art Show with Rena. It's also out in 25 Caribbean countries on Flow 1, and on the 28th, that's tomorrow, season 2 premieres on Kojako's Your TV Ontario as well. So the Ontario folks can watch it and the Caribbean folks can watch it as well. You can visit my website at fabricatedprojects.com to learn more about my productions and all the other stuff I do. I'm self-published novelist, video game journalist, music video director. I've directed over 300 music videos, and documentary filmmaker, indie filmmaker who won not a bunch, but a couple of awards and stuff. So yeah, you can learn more about me there as well. Enough of my shameless plugs. Oh no, actually I'm not done. I didn't plug. You can listen to the Lab Video Game TV's gaming news at 4 p.m. every Thursday on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. You can also check it out at cjai.ca live. So yeah, I'm also a radio DJ. Maybe that's why sometimes I feel a little bit exhausted, because I do a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for the shameless plugs. So we got the playtest for Warhounds. If you guys are into stuff like Jagged Alliance and Xcom, then you should enjoy Warhounds. So this playtest is almost over. It started running on the 19th of January, ends on the 29th, as in 2 days. And Warhounds has been getting a little buzz here and there. It's been doing the rounds. It's had its trailer featured on IGN, so that's also a good thing. The devs boast that there's no RNG, no hidden dice rolls. Combat is fully deterministic. Every outcome is driven by positioning, cover, elevation, and line of fire. Cinematic, high lethality missions with fast tactical decision making. A deeper campaign layer where you manage a mercenary unit and interact with factions. A grounded near future setting with a serious modern tone. The setting is Africa, actually. So yeah, and there are also Twitch drops, so you can earn playtest keys if you watch for over 30 minutes. There is that. If you want to hop in, you can get Twitch drops to my folks over on Twitch. So yeah, this one is for all the tactical strategy fans out there, the guys who really love their Xcom and Jagged Alliance. I love Jagged Alliance, actually. I've never actually played Xcom. I know that's a really weird thing because it's been about for a long time and it's very good, and it's like an entire franchise now with different iterations. But yeah, I never actually played Xcom, but I did play Jagged Alliance 3. And I do own Jagged Alliance 2. And actually, I think it was maybe 2 years ago or maybe a year ago. I think 2 years ago or so, I grabbed the original Jagged Alliance on GOG. I love GOG. GOG is amazing. GOG also kind of makes you wonder, because everybody's always talking about Steam and Gabe like it's like, you know, the second coming, like it's the greatest thing ever. Steam is fine. I love Steam. Out of all the other platforms, the Xboxes, the PlayStations, the Nintendo, even the over on the Oculus side, you know, Meta, Steam is the best. And it's not just because the online multiplayer is free, which as it should be. There's no reason to charge for that, really. Well, there's a reason to get money, but it's not justified. There's no justifiable reason. It's not like PlayStation is broke. It's like Sony is broke. But yeah, my point is, I love Steam, but still, you know, a wise man once said that anything you give to the masses gradually over a period of time, they will accept it. And it is true. People will revolt today, and you just pull back a little bit and give it to them slowly, gradually over a period of time, and the masses will accept it. The masses are like sheep. So, you know, when you think about Steam, you don't really own any of those games that you download on Steam. You're not even downloading a game. You got a license. It's like a lease. It's like you leased an apartment or a car. You don't own any of those fucking games. And sometimes people seem to forget that. But over GOG, you can get the game files. And while it's still digital, you don't have a physical thing. I mean, you could put it on a hard drive and whatever, but it's not a physical thing, but at least you own the file. If you're offline, it'll still work. No matter what, it'll still work. But if one day, you know, source forbids, Steam was to go under, Steam disappeared, where would all those games you have go? Like me, I have hundreds of games in my Steam library, and lots of people out there have more, thousands. There are so many games. You have these games that you claim to own, but if Steam were to crash and if Gabe were no longer with us and things changed and Steam shut down or whatever, because I've seen big corporations crash. Where are the games you own? You don't own those games. These free games that you claim to get free games on PlayStation Plus and Xbox and whatnot. You don't own them. It's a lease. These digital games, and you know, well, you know, another wise man once said, you know, they will own nothing and be happy. May have been an asshole, but it's a wise asshole because it's working like a charm. So I guess that's it. We're in an age where people will own nothing and be happy. You know, you don't really own those smart cars that you think are so great. Smart fridges and smart watches and smart this and smart that. They're smart because they're outsmarting us. But they're not a good thing because the powers that be decide that your car is going to stop running. You got to stop driving. You just press a button and there you go. That's the smart part. It's not smart to benefit you. You may think it's to benefit you, but it's not. Yeah, I get it. Conspiracy theorists, shut the fuck up and get on with the stream. Hey, I'm a deep guy. There's a whole lot more to me than playing video games, okay? I hate even saying the term playing video games. I mean, it's an experience. You know, engage with an experience. But when you say play games, it just makes you sound like a big kid. Some people even go as far as to say that, you know, some the ignorant people, particularly females, if you play video games, you're a kid. You don't never get to the man who plays video games because it's childish. That's such an ignorant thing to say. And the same person who says that you're childish for doing that, if you actually say, okay, I'm gonna go watch I'm gonna leave my house and I'm gonna go out and watch a bunch of sweaty men running up and down behind after this pigskin, throwing this ball around, kicking this ball around, throwing this ball in a hoop. That's mature. Makes no fucking sense to me, but yeah. Video games are not for kids. If video games are for kids, then movies are for kids, because the same stuff you're seeing in X-rated movies, R-rated movies, M-rated movies, you're seeing it in video games. So if video games are for kids, then movies are for kids. It's a very ignorant thing to say. And when I say play games, because it's that you say play games that's attached to it, the ignorant things think it's childish. But yeah, there's a whole lot more to me than video games. So yeah, sometimes I'll speak my mind, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, it's unfortunate. Not really that unfortunate, but you know, there are a million other streamers out there you can go to. That's the freedom of the internet. If you don't like me, you don't have to listen to me. You know, you can dislike and unsub and block and whatever it is that floats your boat, partner. Let's get to it. It's Warhounds. I want to say a special thank you to the publisher for hooking me up with the playtest invite, the Steam key. Now, this is a complete 100% first impression stream. I haven't even hit the new game yet, so for all I know, the playtest could be over early. But we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. I'm gonna start this from scratch and see what's popping. I'm not even gonna check settings. I'm just gonna go straight into it. You know. See if I can run through this for about an hour or so. We'll see how it goes. You know, give or take, depending on how great the experience is. You know, I have a funny feeling controllers don't work in this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. If controllers worked in Jagged Alliance and Xcom, it can work here. But this is early access stuff. You guys can look out for Warhounds' full release on the 30th of March this year. For now, if you like what you see, wishlist it. This is your kind of thing, because I did love Jagged Alliance 3. Didn't get too far in it, but I did love it. Evacuation, distant smoke. A shock grenade can stun enemies in a wide range and also inflicts serious damage to drones. Okay then. Wow. We'll see how that goes now, won't we? Warhounds, while similar to Xcom and Jagged Alliance and pretty much most tactical strategy experiences, it does boast some differences, you know? It does make claims to be different, to have an edge, for lack of a better term. Because the devs say there'll be no RNG, no hidden dice rolls, and combat is fully deterministic. Like I said, I didn't even check to see if controllers work. I didn't check anything. I just went straight into it. These cats reached out to me twice, actually.
I'm in the city right now, where the mass combatants are finishing off the remaining government forces. It's obvious that the map will gain the upper hand. We've seen this scenario before across many East African countries. Seizure of power, violence, executions, chaos, and anarchy. We're monitoring the situation because after the fall of resistance in the region, there is only one country left that is still holding out under the onslaught of the Danab. Can President Sefu Kanindo hold on to power? Rumor has it he hired Warhounds to fight off the combatants.
Yeah, the situation is rather hard.
That's why you all were invited. Let's introduce ourselves first, Warhounds. My name is Julia, and I'll be your communications officer and consultant. We don't have much time. President Kanindo is waiting all of you in his palace to discuss the plan.
No prob, Chief. Gonna tidy up in here, kick some asses, tan a little bit. Is that a beach episode?
I wonder if they pay well for kicking asses, though.
You can discuss all details with the President himself. We'll be landing soon. Wait, what?
What's wrong?
There are fires in the city. President's guards don't answer. I don't know what we'll see once we land. Commander, you need to take the situation under your personal control.
There's something I don't like, and I'll talk about it in a second.
Regarding
the story.
I had a hunch something would go terribly wrong. All right, let's take a look and clear the platform.
Okay, give me a second. Let me see if controllers work. Let me grab my controller right here. Okay, controllers work. Not really. Maybe they do. Hold on. Oh, huh. Yeah. I'm just right off the bat, right out the gate. I'll just say this: that the story so far, there's something about it that rubs me really wrong, And that's this white savior bullshit. So they're in Africa, and Africa is being ripped a new asshole. Africans are fighting Africans. And guess who comes to save the day? Yeah, some cats are not going to like that I said that. But hey, I'm used to being not liked. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I mean, could there at least be some African characters? I'm not saying there are none. It just started, but I'm just saying, first impression. The game starts up. It's set in Africa, in the future, maybe not so distant. Africa is on fucking fire like scorched earth. Africans are killing Africans. And the president called in a bunch of white dudes to come save Africa from Africa. The story may change. Maybe something will be different, but first impressions right out the gate as an African, right? I was born in Jamaica, but I'm African. As an African, that hit me. That's the first thing that hit me. I don't like that. But I ain't gonna hold it against the devs. I ain't gonna hold it against the game. I ain't gonna hold it against the experience. I ain't gonna be biased. I'm gonna keep trotting on, but I had to say that. For my fellow Africans who give a fuck. Not the Africans who don't give a fuck. There's a title for guys like you. The ones who care? Yeah. I don't like that. Okay. Tutorial. Secure the landing zone. How do we... Okay. Right click to move. Maybe left. Figure. I'm gonna figure it out. Nope, that's not it. Maybe I should just use the maybe I should just hold on. If I can use a controller, I will, but if I have to go keyboard and mouse, I will. I just want to see. Right click would be this. Not that, and that was that. Would that be right click? Okay, fine. Going straight mouse and keyboard. Experiences like this are better with mouse and keyboard anyway. Oh, there you go. Right click to move.
Seeing two. Mine is on the right.
Chance to hit depends on multiple factors: accuracy, weapon, distance, target position, and cover used. Okay. Right click again. No, I'm not. I don't want to move. I just want to shoot. I can shoot from here, right? Oh. Come on. I thought I was going to hit in the head. It's fine.
Shit. He's hiding like a coward.
Cover me. I'll flank him.
It's more like you were a shitty shot. A target is easier to hit if flanked from the vulnerable side. Okay, vulnerable side would be his right. Looks that way to me. Got the heat turned up, but it's still getting kind of warm. Yeah, there you go. So, I can't adjust that, can I? Sniper rifle shot increased.
Fidget, it's on you now.
All right, will do.
What you want Fidget to do? What? There was somebody right there? I didn't realize that. Could you just put like rest it on the dome of his skull and point blank range, son?
Yeah, all clear. Where next?
I didn't realize there was a cat right there. My bad.
They're trying to break through.
Let's meet them with claws and fangs, as warhounds do.
Okay, area Overwatch. Use Overwatch ability to set up a surveillance cone. By default, you can attack once per turn when enemy moves in the marked area. Okay. Okay. One. Anybody else? Of course. Oh, that's what you meant? Okay.
Ah, our meeting with the president failed. What are we gonna do?
You need to find out what happened to him and help him get out of here if he's still alive.
Got it. Coming in.
During the mission, you can find various objects of interest. Click on them to know something new. Okay. Okay, so they're highlighted in white. Objects of interest. Let's do it. How do I get everybody to move at the same time?
You bastards thought you'll get me? You'll have to kill me first!
Sheesh, what a man.
He won't handle it alone. We'll help.
Just in case there is an echo, I see the mic levels moving from the speaker. Put these cats on. Use tab to switch between soldiers and their target fast. Okay. Move around the battlefield and flank enemies. Choose targets with high hit chance. Use cover and keep the necessary distance. Okay then, use tab. Flank enemies. Choose targets with high hit chance. Okay, so I'll pay attention to the hit chances. Okay, so what we got here is... Oh, this isn't... I trust this isn't timed. 1. I see 1, 2, Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Like 2, 3, 1. Oh, there are the life bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who got the 100% hit chance? I think they all say it. Hold on. Oh, there's one more over there. Mabe. Your name is almost maybe. Well, baby, maybe it's Maybelline. Alright. Who we got next? I'll take that cat over there. $58. No. Let's move on. Let's move on up like George and Wheezy. If I go right there. Oh shit. I think I put him out in the open. Can you get that cat? It's 80% hit. Oh no. This cat right there. We want you, my friend. We want you, my friend. Boom shakalaka. Hell yes indeed. Can you move, Fidget? Fidget. Is it okay to... No, Fidget, can you come back here? Can you come back here, Fidget? Oh, not you. I meant Fidget. Fidget. Okay, I guess I can't move Fidget. Okay, so what I'll do is... Maybelline, you go... Maybelline, you can go right. Can you still go right there? Maybelline. No, that's not Maybelline though. I can't. Oh, I'm out of fucking tabs. Alright, brother. Here's what you do. If he's right there. Shit. You know what? Just go right there. It's fine. No worries. It was supposed to be right there. Right there. There you go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on a second. Who the... Oh, there are Africans on my side. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Is that the president? Oh. Oh, that's the president. Oh. I think that's the president.
Fuck. Somebody kill him.
Who the hell is that? Assault trooper, fast and resilient enemy with the shotgun. Where's a bulletproof vest? Thank you for that information. Great to know. Guy steps out like Tony Montana and he's got friends. Okay. Maybelline. Maybelline, if you go right there. Hold it, Maybelline. Hold on, Maybelline. Okay, what about this guy right here? 44% chance. Okay, not impressive at all. Can you move again, Maybelline? You got any more moving points? Thank you, Maybelline. This guy is that guy can't be 100. He's hidden behind a desk. He can't be 100. That's his health. Damn, we're gonna miss this one.
Missed.
Okay, Fidget. Tell me what you do. Jesus. Gonna get these guys killed if I put them there. Patience. Patience is the name of the game. Patience is the name of the game. Yep, he's gone. He's gone full Tony Montana. Not bad. But I think that Crow is kind of fucked. I left him out in the open. Yeah, Crow is kind of fucked, but he got armor.
That was my favorite armor. Houston, we've got a problem.
Under pressure! Cornered!
Not good. I'll help.
Characters can carry first aid kits to heal themselves or allies. Choose a character with a first aid kit and use the healing ability on an injured ally. Crow? Yeah, Crow needs healing, but I guess you have got the healing kit. Hey, you know what? Crow is fine. Crow just needs to... Shake it off.
I've seen worse.
Shake it off, bro. But you shouldn't have, but you're just standing there. Do something. Nice shot. Crow is out in the open, but here's what we're gonna do.
Changing position.
Yes, sir. This is gonna hurt, son. I promise you this is gonna hurt. What the?
I need some AP!
Oh, shit. I need to give you attack points? Is that what you say? Tell you what you do.
That one's enchanted.
Ah, shucks. I need some help.
Well, you know, nobody told you to stand there after he given the guy the health, you know what I'm saying?
Oi, piss off!
Let's take this cat out right away. Right away, I say. Right away. What the fuck?
I can't stand upright anymore.
Sticky. 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 Please shoot this Rasta in the mid. Please.
Success.
I wouldn't really call that success, but okay. One more dome shot. Thank you. Good job, Crow. Good job. Alright, who we got? We got this guy back here. So we're gonna tell you what, we're just gonna go straight up in your shit. We're just gonna go straight up on you. Straight up on you, son. I mean, there's like no going around this. You need to fucking die. Some around here. Reload required. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I didn't realize it was that kind of party. Jesus Christ. It was, wasn't it? I didn't realize that. I wasn't paying attention. You had to reload. I should have. Can you get that shot from there, Crow? What's the chance of you getting the shot from there? I don't think it's gonna work, man. I don't think it's gonna work. Tell you what. Can you assist her? I ain't got no first aid, so fuck.
On it.
Now, if you could just shift a little to the side, Maybelline. A little to the side. Ah, Maybelline, Maybelline, Maybelline. Come on. Get your ass over it. And stay there. Because you ain't in no condition to fight. Gotta be patient. Got to be patient. Because he has friend. There are two of them, right? Yeah. There are two of them right there, so if I do that, that's gonna put me in a bad spot. Tell you what I'm gonna do though. I have an idea. Flanking is always a good thing. Oh, yeah. So if I do that, yep. And then, yep, that's 100% hit chance. There ain't no chance I'm gonna miss this. That's right, son. That's how it's done, son. Run in, Prezi, run in. Savage. Ferocious.
Quite flashy. You have my respect. Wait.
Ferocious.
Isn't that you in the portrait? You see, we're looking for the president.
Why, yes. I am the president. What? You thought I'd sit this one out in the toilet while my people are being killed?
No offense, champ, but that's exactly what we thought.
Palace is getting surrounded as we speak. You need to evacuate the president as fast as you can. Our helicopter will try to pick you up from the garden.
Not good. Grab the president and Delta.
Wait a damn second.
Is that your statue?
Always wanted to do something like that.
It keeps getting more exciting. What's wrong with your own palace, Mr. President? Sir?
It's not mine. One fool who tortured my country built it. I kicked him out of here and got this palace in the process.
General Canindo used to be in charge of the rebellion force. The resistance had taken over this residence and overthrown the dictator. After that, General Canindo was chosen to be the president.
Ah, he's one of us then. So how is it? From stripes to riches?
It's awful. Meetings and greetings. Bureaucracy. To be honest, I dreamt about the day when I could get my hands on some guns. And not pen and paper.
You guys done? Can I chime in? Alright, here's my issue. Another issue. The president of Africa, of this African country, does not have an African accent. They got some other guy. Sounds kind of American to do the president's voice. I don't like that either. You see, it's good that you guys sent a key to a brother who gives a fuck about the motherland, and an African brother, not a black brother. Alright? Not the N-word brother. You sent it to an African brother. Fortunately, I've been to Africa. I've been to Africa twice. And not more proof that video games aren't for kids. Video games took me to Africa twice. Yeah, I know, kids can go to Africa. But I have a point, but that's for a different campfire. My point now is, couldn't you get an African to voice the Africans? You see, personally, I hate this Tay Diggs shit, okay? I hate this Tay Diggs shit. I hated that movie called How Stella Got Her Groove Back. It was a horrible fucking movie. Main reason being, Tay Diggs, thank you. Tay Diggs is not Jamaican, and he has a horrible Jamaican accent. As a matter of fact, it did sound like an accident instead of an accent. His Jamaican accent was embarrassing. It was humiliating. It was borderline offensive. Right? There are Jamaican actors these cats could have gotten, but no, they wanted this. And he wasn't even popular at that time. I think that's the movie that broke him out. But I guess ladies like the way he looked. But there are lots of Jamaican cats in that age group that they could have gotten. It's not about how Stella got her groove back, but I am making a point that if you cats are making this experience that is based in Africa, and you're gonna do the whole white savior thing where Africans are killing Africans, and some three white cats are gonna come in to save, from a white organization are gonna come in to save these stupid Africans who are killing themselves. They need the white man to come in and save the day. That's bad enough. Fine, I said I wouldn't hold that against the developers, and I won't hold it against the experience, because I don't think the story was created to offend or to make fun of Africans. I trust it wasn't. I won't hold it against the developers. I don't think it's personal, because not everybody gives a shit about Africa, especially if you're not African, because there are some Africans who don't give a shit about Africans or Africa. I'm not one of those. But let's say fine, you went to the whole white savior thing. That's bad enough. The president of Africa sounds like he was voiced by some cat from Detroit. This is 2026. If you wanted African voice actors, and this doesn't sound like AI. I mean, AI is improving to the point, once AI sounded really bad, then AI reached to the point where it sounds like bad acting. So it actually improved. It sounds like, C-movie acting. So the acting here, the voice acting, not great either. It sounds B-movie, not great B-movie either. But what I'm saying is, I'm assuming that real actors were used. And this is not AI slob I'm listening to. It could be, but maybe it's not. It's great. This is 2026. You can put a post out on Twitter and say, looking for African actors, because there are African actors, believe it or not. They're not just over there chucking fucking spears and hunting lions. Nobody's over there chucking fucking spears and hunting lions. I've been there. Just like in Jamaica, we don't live in hammocks. And everybody doesn't say Irie Mon. Okay? They're African actors. Get an African actor to play the role of the fucking president of an African country. It sounds stupid. Lots of people didn't know Tay Diggs had a terrible Jamaican accent, because Jamaica is just this little speck. And maybe that's what the directors and the producers were thinking. Who gives a fuck? Fuck Jamaica. If you're not Jamaican, you're not going to know a fake Jamaican accent. Fair enough. Africa is not just a little speck. Okay? I'm not from the continent of Africa per se. I'm African, but I'm not from the continent. I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in Jamaica. And whether I went to Africa or not, I know that's not an African accent. It doesn't even sound like it's almost an African accent. It doesn't even sound like the actor did any fucking research. Okay, it's like somebody saying, okay, we want somebody to play a Jamaican actor. You don't have to be Jamaican. We do no research. Just say stupid shit like Irie. And Cool Runnings. And No Problem. Those stupid cliche things that I probably never fucking said in my life. I probably said Irie a couple of times, but not in the context that people, not in the cliche context. But I'm gonna say, it seems like They just didn't give a shit, and they didn't decide to say, hey, let me get an African. And yeah, I get it, it's early access. It may be AI. I don't think it's AI. I really don't think it's AI. And it's early access. Things could change. But the game comes out in 2 months, and I do not believe that the developers are gonna say, hey, let's get a real African actor before release. That's one of the things I don't think they're gonna correct, because people do it all the time. People take a shit on people's accent and cultures all the time. But I'm just saying, it's not just like an African character or African NPCs just getting shot and you're gonna say a couple of one-liners. It's the president of an African country, man. Come on, you could have gotten an African to do the fucking accent. What we doing now? Let's head on down. Is that the chopper that we're going to? Yep. Okay, let's head on out. How far can we go? No? Right by the blue?
Try to keep up.
Can't we get everybody to move at once? Oh shit, there are guys out there. Oh shit.
Not what I've planned.
Fuck. There has to be a move on option though. No, can you let's get your ass back here. Because you ain't got no health. There should be a move all option though. Is it Crow's turn? I don't move the president, right? He's on his own. Right? No, I don't think he's on his own. Okay, tell you what. Prezi. Canindo. Go right here.
Follow me, soldiers.
Why would you go over the wall? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever.
Still alive?
Can somebody heal that chick, please?
This won't end well.
Try again. I dare you.
Oh, Jesus fucking. It's a shotgun from that distance. You're behind a wall and that really got you?
Fuck. Somebody kill him.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Changing position.
You don't have to change position to heal her. She's right beside you.
Don't get yourself hit.
Can somebody else? Okay. Alright, hold on. I'd like for you to go right there, but you can't. And if you go right there, you're going to be dead. If you go right there, you're going to be dead. Ah, tricky. Somebody, I need to heal her. Let's see. Is there anybody you can get a shot on? Prezi. Go right this one. Jesus fucking Christ. Give the guy a chance to get there, man.
Follow me, soldiers.
Yeah, he doesn't even sound almost African. You see, even I'm even thinking. I said that, you know, lots of people don't really care that much, you know, to research the accent or get a real person from the country to do the accent. But the game is actually set in Africa. You cared enough to set the experience in Africa. So I'm just saying, man, let's show some more respect to the culture and the people in the country. You know what I'm saying? What about when Africans, anybody from any of those African countries decide to pick this up? I'm African, and I pointed it out. I saw it. I saw it, and I'm not even from the actual continent. I'm Jamaican, but I'm still African, and I picked it up right away. Other Africans are gonna be playing this, and they're gonna be like, "Is this a fucking joke?" And then, like I said, there are also Africans who don't give a shit. So maybe that's what the devs were banking on. But it's a peeve of mine. I hate that shit. I hate to hear shitty Jamaican accents. Okay, tell you what, Crow. You got work to do, Crow. Hold on. Crow, you have got work to do. Boom. Headshot, please. Not the arm in the head. How do I change that? Because it's the head. How do I select a headshot? I'm not sure, but you need to move that cursor a little bit up, okay? Jesus Christ. He got a headshot from a shotgun at almost point blank range. Motherfucker is still standing. Okay, Sir Fidget. I'm going to need for you, Sir Fidget, to put one in his skull. Please. There you go. Okay, you guys have got issues. You guys got issues. Okay then. This is one strong African. Damn, he's still standing. Maybe there's a way to move that cursor to the part of the body. And I'm just not figuring it out. Look at that. That's bullshit. Oh, come on. That's bullshit, man. Come on, man. That's bullshit. Guys, it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. Now, if we could all just get up on this brother, right? Oh, do I? Well, it says 100%, so I'll take it. I'm sorry. What am I? What's happening here?
Your fault.
You guys say some stupid shit. You guys definitely say some stupid fucking shit. Prezi. We're gonna get this motherfucker right here. Okay? I don't give a shit. Okay, first of all, can somebody heal Crow? How do I heal Crow? Can I heal Crow? Hold on. Let me. You know what? I'm just angry right now. I want to end this motherfucker. Yes, you can. You can.
Bad position.
Bad position, my ass. That's a clean fucking shot. Okay. Can I cancel? Can I just move up there then?
On it.
Yes, please. Now you're gonna miss. We both know you're gonna miss. We both know you're gonna miss. I don't think the placements are right.
Let's go. I'm out of ammo.
Is that so? Okay, so we got one. Is it just two more left? Is that what you're telling me? Is it? Mr. Prezi, show these cats how it's done. Show these white boys how it's done. We don't need no white savior. Come on with that shitty accent. Let's show these guys how it's done. That's okay. Blood clot. Oh. Oh, that was.
You're coming for my blood?
Well, I can't really blame the game for that. It was my bad unit placements, I guess. But some of them shots, though, oh, what was it that the dev said? What was it that the developers said? Combat is fully deterministic. Every outcome is driven by positioning, cover, elevation, and line of fire. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Every outcome is driven by positioning, cover, elevation, and line of fire. I don't believe that. I don't. What the fuck?
Some help.
Yeah, no. No. Because I saw stuff like this in Jagged Alliance. And I figured, hey, it's just the nature of the beast. It's just the genre, but no, it's not determined by line of fire and elevation. Some of those shots should not have missed. I mean, cats are like at point blank range, shotgun. No. And I would have appreciated that mechanic or that refinement, because the mechanic is there in all of these strategy, turn-based, tactical experiences. The mechanic is there, that bit of refinement, where you just know that if you're up on a brother at point blank range with a shotgun, first of all, you're not going to be shooting him in the shoulder. But let's say it's my bad and there is a way to position that cursor wherever you want it, kind of like a Fallout kind of thing. Let's say you can do that and I just didn't figure it out. Either way, at point blank range with a shotgun, your ass is going to never land. There's no way you're gonna survive that, and I would have appreciated that level of realism and deviation from the done to death. Like, don't be afraid to step out of those confines thinking that gamers are gonna be like, no, well, this is what we want. Because it's been a long time ago. I mean, like years ago when I just started doing reviews, I've been going through experiences like Borderlands, and it's an RPG. You're shooting a cat in the head, and you see the numbers popping up to say minus. It's a headshot. I don't care if the genre dictates that it's an RPG, so it's okay for a headshot to do no damage. It's not COD. No, don't be afraid to deviate. When I saw that line about, the outcomes depend on line of sight and line of fire and elevation, I didn't expect to see that, you know what I'm saying? So, you cats sent this playtest invite to me for my opinions, and I'm giving you all of my opinions. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it personally. But if you do take it personally, there's really nothing I can do about that. But I just gotta tell you the way it is. Like, certain things about this experience so far. And I said I wouldn't hold the whole African thing against the experience or the devs. But maybe deep down, it's really bothering me and I'm a little bit biased. Maybe it's kind of upsetting, and maybe I'm a little bit more upset about that than I'm actually letting on. Because this whole Africa thing, Africa holds a special place in my heart. Whether I've been there before or not. Like I said, I've been there twice, but even if I wasn't there, going there and doing a documentary on the Elmina slave castle, it really opened my eyes. You know what I'm saying? My ex-wife and others used to tell me a lot of stuff about Africa and racism and this and that. And I just never felt the same way about it the way they do. Because up to this day, some may say, I have a twisted sense of humor. There's a lot of racist things and racism associated things that I find fucking hilarious. Because racism within itself is just inherently ridiculous. It's ridiculous to hate an entire fucking race of people because of their color or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of white friends, and I have Indian friends, and I have Latina friends and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Racism is ridiculous. I find certain aspects of racism hilarious. But I do get as well that is a very serious point. There are certain aspects of it that there are probably a lot of, not a lot, because I don't get a lot of viewers on my streams. But there may be people watching who are European, you know, Caucasians, and they're thinking like, get over it, man. It's not that big a deal. You're here to play the game. Play the fucking game and shut the fuck up. No, I just don't like the fact that it's a game set in Africa and Africans are killing Africans, and these cats decided, I mean, there's not even anybody on the team, you know, with my color skin, you know what I'm saying? There's not even one African there. There's a guy from Australia, and I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I like the game if it was set somewhere else, fucking East Berlin or something, the United States, Canada. Wouldn't bother me that much. But yeah, I don't like that, you know. Africa is on fire and you send a bunch of white people to come kill some Africans who are killing Africans. It's not a good message. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. The game itself is okay, but that whole chance to kill thing needs some work. Yeah, here's a good example. Elevation, line of fire. This guy has a gun with a scope on it. And if I shoot from here, he's probably gonna miss. Now, I'd say I just do it for science to show you cats, but it happened already. So I'm not gonna do that. With a weapon like that, I should not need to be this close to take my shot.
Who's next?
Affirmative.
You can get that shot though. His head is peeking out. He's behind cover and he's not really using the cover, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be 35%. 5%. Oh, hold on a second. Is that how you... Oh, no. Oh, no. I thought that was how you selected the body. Nope. I'll take the 35%. Whatever. You're probably going to miss, but hey. I can live with that because it's a shotgun and there's a spread. I can live with that. President. Prezi, can you take one of these cats from where you are? Let's see. What are the chances? I guess looking doesn't make a difference. This is what makes a difference, what the computer says. Hold on a second. There's somebody I can get 100% shot on. Hold on. Hold. Oh, I didn't see you, my friend. President, you got more in there? Okay. 100%. Let's get him. Excellent. Good job, Prezi. Good job. Good job, Prezi. Anybody out in the open? And you know why? He's got a shot. He's got a shot. He's got a shot. Ooh. Overwatch. I forgot how to do the Overwatch. Another reason why I don't think it's AI, because I think if you had programmed AI to do an African accent, they'd have done a better job. You'd have someone more African, like, you know, like Siri, for example. My Siri is supposed to be a South. No, Siri, stop.
Okay.
Siri, stop! Siri, no! Siri, hey, Siri, stop!
Check it out.
Jesus. Anyway, that app, mine is supposed to be South African, a South African accent. Doesn't sound too South African, but yeah. I guess that's the white Africa, Johannesburg and whatnot. But I'm just saying, I think AI would have done a better job of emulating an African accent than this voice actor did. So I don't think it's AI. But it might be. Still might be, but I just doubt it is. Yeah, you know what? You keep your ass. Yeah, because you're in a bad way. So you stay right there. But you guys don't know how to use cover, though. Like you all totally misunderstand. Reload required.
I'd better do it myself.
Okay, that's good. Can you heal yourself as well? That's not where I told you to go, though. Yeah, that okay. Okay. Give me the 74%, please. Give me the 74%, please. Not impressed. Not impressed.
Give me a break.
Let's go.
Oh, you need to reload. That's the problem. Oh, everybody reloads.
Tremble, you dogs!
Prissy, you're not in a good way. You're not in a good way, Prissy. Fuck.
Coming for my blood?
That's what you should have been doing 10 seconds ago. Why does Overwatch mean you have to stand up? Make yourself a target.
Try to keep up.
Sweet! At a 68% chance. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can somebody cap this fool, please? That's Crow. Crow, can you heal yourself? No, you can't. Yeah, you can. Can't you?
Let's resume.
Go! The fuck? You had a 100% fucking hit chance, and you fucked it up? 30? How can that be 30 though? How can that be 30? You know what? I'll take it. Fuck it. Because, come on, man. Line up. What the hell happened to the whole line of fire? Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Not bad for 30. Not bad. Still not believable, but not bad. I'll take another 30. Thank you. I'll take another 30. Jesus Christ. Ah. Well, the odds were against me, so... Who's got the 60? I take the 60. Thank you, please.
That one's enchanted.
You missed every fucking shot.
That one's enchanted.
That was quite misleading.
Easy. Ninan Galia.
Happens to the best of us.
No. No. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Shite. A temporary truce, anyone?
Yeah, dude, have another one. All right, lads, let's roll.
Follow me, soldiers.
He ran? Fuck. Hey, Papa Lemma. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for passing through, man. I appreciate it. She needs some help. He's gonna kill her in a second.
Changing position.
All right, I'm ready.
Sorry, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Oh.
I have a client.
Shit. Mm. I actually like it though. I do like the experience, regardless of my personal feelings towards certain subject matters. I do like the experience.
On it. Affirmative.
I think I like the checkpoints, the save points. Um, oh shit. I think you can stand up to a shot. Prezi, Prezi. Prezi, run in Panda Boya. Quick and fast. Prezi, you have an next turn. But you only have one left. You only have one more turn, I believe. You know what? Right, that's a Prezi.
Oi, piss off!
Hold on. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Hold on. Where did he run to? Okay, you're right there. You can get that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your contribution is appreciated, son. Now I think we just got one cat left. Okay, so that is... If we can get this guy. Reload required. Boom.
Back in business.
We can get this guy. We can get this guy. We can get this guy. Okay, don't... If you go there, you're dead. Go right here. Prezi. Run in, Prezi. Can you get a shot, Prezi? Why? Why can't you take a shot? Oh, because you need to reload. I don't blame you, man. I'll be on the run too. Because it's your ass. It's your ass, brother.
On it.
You can get a shot from right there, someone. You can take a shot from right there, someone. Be the hero, my friend. Save the day. You missed? Really? And you're the cats who are supposed to come save Africa. The fuck out of here. You're supposed to be the white saviors. Get the fuck out of here. You couldn't hit the backside of a fucking barn. Damn!
Not to be rude, but I have a date with the next bullet, not this one.
Yeah, you're in a bad place, my friend. You're in a very bad place. Can't we just run in on this motherfucker and just... Can't we? Can't we just cap this? Like 100% chance, like not fuck this up?
We could take a break now.
Boom!
Sector is clear. Helicopter can land here.
Sweet.
It's time to leave, guys.
Perfect.
What a day. Let the enemy through. Lost the capital.
So what? No war then? Say psych right now.
No way. Nothing is over. We'll fight that black and red plague till the last drop of blood. My poor Africa still has its heroes. We'll go deep into the jungle and continue to fight as our ancestors did, for old time's sake.
What are we gonna do? Guerrilla warfare is not our main strategy.
Makes sense. Can't give you any place for the base on land, though. Place is swarming with redhead.
So it means we just need a base which the Mat doesn't know of yet. Any ideas?
The ship would be acceptable. One day you're here, another day you're gone. But where would you get something like that?
We'll try our luck in the closest seaport. We have our man in there. I'll make a quick call.
There are a lot of ships stuck because of the war, but the Mat controls all of them right now.
We'll politely ask them to give us one then. Free of charge, of course.
Ah, sounds like a proper job. Come in here, I'll manage some prep work.
That's how it's done, people. It's decided then. You take a suitable vessel, and I'll give you a call once I gather a squad.
You know the funny part? Yeah, I'm still on the accent. I'm still on it. You know the funny part? That African president actually sounds like he was voiced by a white dude. Yeah, it may be hard to tell. I could be wrong. But I'm listening to him talk, and when he just started talking on the helicopter, I didn't realize it was him. I didn't know who the hell was talking. I think the voice actor for the African president was a white dude. Yeah. Anyway, outside of these peeves, it's more than a peeve. It's deeper than a peeve, so I won't call it a peeve of mine. Not using African actors to play African roles, you know what I'm saying? It's the age of the internet, you know. You don't have to write a letter and send a telegram. You can get voice actors from anywhere in the world. You could have gotten African voice actors, and if your plan is to do that, to improve the voice acting, because the voice acting right across the board is cheesy.
We don't know how many enemy soldiers are there and what's the situation. For starters, you need to secure your position on the deck.
Are they immortal? Smoking near oil drums? Damn.
Well, someone's gotta educate this lot on fire safety. You've got a grenade?
Affirmative.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, you know, it's fine. Maybe I'm getting too deep. It bothered me though. And if you guys are planning to fix the voice acting, that's great. You don't have to. It's not god awful to the point where you have to revoice anything. I mean, if you want to go with this cartoon G-rated kind of stuff, where people say sheesh instead of shit and stuff like that, that's your thing. No problem. It's not supposed to be an M-rated experience, but I guess there are people getting shot with shotguns and shit, so maybe it is. My point is, if you guys aren't gonna tweak the voice acting, fine. It's just that you could have used an African for the African guy. He's the president. Whatever. I like it. Outside of that, it feels good, and I'd play more of it. It's like, you know, the more you go is the better it gets, and I'm certain there are some upgrades that can be done. I'm positive. I mean, I've never done it before, but I'm pretty sure you can upgrade your squad, and it'd be nice if there were more people in the squad. So at some point, you get an African guy. You know, he doesn't have to. I mean, I know that Africans are gonna help in the struggle, but I'm saying on your organization, I'm saying you're as if the devs are the organization. The saviors from Europe, wherever they're from, there's a guy with an Australian accent, I hear it. If a part of the mercenary team, I guess these guys are some kind of merc unit or something like that, Warhounds. If there could be an African person on that team, it would make such a huge difference, man. And it's not like I'm one of these new age cats crying for diversity and everything, and then it's not even like that. It's not like that. Because if this war was set in Europe, if it was set in Australia, you know, if it was set in a European country, if it was in Denmark or something, you know, I wouldn't be saying this, because I play a lot of games, I engage a lot of experiences that there are white people killing white people. There are black people killing white people. There are African people killing white people. Africans killing Africans. I'm not being a hypocrite. But this one, it just stood out like a sore thumb. Because first of all, even when I just got the invite and I went through the press brief and I saw that it was set in Africa, I thought that was interesting. I'm just saying, guys, if you're going to have an experience about an African country in ruins, under fire, at war, even if it were Europeans invading Africa, because from what I'm seeing so far, it's Africans fighting Africans. Even if it were Europeans invading Africa, don't do the whole white savior thing, man. Just don't do it. I get it. Lots of gamers are actually kids and immature, and they don't give a shit, and all they want is pop culture and attention spans of goldfish and nothing deep. But then there are people like me who give a shit. So I'm saying, if you're gonna have an experience about a war in Africa, and some outside organization is gonna come in to help Africa, don't let the entire fucking group be white people. If you had just one, even if you wanna call it the token black guy, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, even if there was a token black guy on the side of the Warhounds, I'd have taken it. But come on, man. And yeah, this is early access and things can change, and maybe there are other squad members, just like in Jagged Alliance, other squad members come on in and whatnot. Maybe that will happen. Don't do it like that, man. Don't do it like that. Just have respect for someone else's fucking culture, man. Have enough respect to say, okay, you know, right out the gate, we're gonna have this Mr. T guy with a fucking mohawk looking like Mr. T, talking all cliche and shit. I'll take it. One might argue, well, Wayne, there is an African person in the squad. I made my views on the president already. The people who came in to save the president and save Africa, 3 white people. You guys could have put an African person in there just to clear the air about this white savior bullshit, because it doesn't paint a good picture. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, the homosexuals, the queer guys, the woke guys aren't the only people who can protest and have issues with releases, video games, movies, or whatever. They're not the only people who have a say. I'm speaking for Africa. And even if I'm the only guy in this realm, the only person who ever picks this game up and makes a peep about this, among a whole bunch of other Africans, I don't care. I don't care who doesn't care. You're making a game about Africa under fire. Africans are killing Africans, and who comes to sort this shit out? White people. White savior. I don't appreciate that, man. There could have been a fucking African guy in the squad. The person, the lady. Hey, here's an idea. The lady over the intercom. The lady who's talking to them and sending them the briefs and the instructions should have been African. You could have done that. Let's say the squad is all white folks. The person who sent them here, the person who took the commission, who took the job, could have been an African person. It matters to me. This is my opinion. I'm not one of those content creators. That's a way, the term content creator is his way of bunching up amateurs and professionals all in one. It's fine. I'm not one of those content creators. I'm not one of those video producers who doesn't give a shit about things like that. And I'm also not one of those video producers who only say the things that the masses want to hear. Because I'm certain most people listening to this, maybe the devs are rolling their eyes listening to this. Like, when will he shut the fuck up? Even if nobody else cares about what I'm saying, I fucking care. And this channel is all about me. I appreciate every single sub, every single viewer. I appreciate everybody. But this channel was created for me first. I have to like what's going on here. And then, if anybody else likes it, that's a bonus. In Jamaica, we call it a brata. That's a bonus if anybody else likes it. Every like, every sub, every kind comment, that's a bonus. But I have to like it first. I'm not one of those guys who's going to get up and just create a video game channel simply because, well, maybe I'll get popular. Maybe I'll get an additional source of income. So you go get a generic, you get the AI to generate the thumbnail, you get the AI to generate the script, you get the AI to generate the freaking voice of the person narrating the script, an entire AI production, some YouTube channels are complete fucking AI. Everything is fucking AI. Nowadays when I write a script and I make a grammatical error, spelling error, 10 years ago it would bother me. But now, I kind of feel proud of my errors because everything is fucking AI. People can't even write a script by themselves. They can't even voice a video by themselves. Some people are some people have VR gaming channels and they never put a VR headset on in their lives. Because all they do is ask ChatGPT to put some stuff together. Top 10 hottest VR games, and they never played a VR game in their life. They get motion sickness. They don't even like VR. I'm not one of those content creators. I create the stuff for me first. And maybe that's why my movement is so small. And I've been on YouTube. They say I've been on YouTube since 2009. And I still ain't got 10,000 subs. But I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm not doing it for popularity. I gotta love it first. I've been doing this for a long time, you know. I've been in this for a very, very long time, from the 80s. I used to record my gameplay videos on VHS tapes just so I could watch them back by myself. Yeah, it's a selfish thing. I create this channel for me first, and anybody else who likes it and supports it, that's a bonus, and I appreciate you all. So that's what I'm saying. I'm giving you my honest opinion. This ain't no sugar-coated bullshit. Oh, I don't want to offend anybody. And maybe people might hear this and they get turned off from my channel and, oh, we ain't gonna send any video games with any African people in it to this to this content creator because he's gonna have a stick up his ass about it, or I don't give a fuck. It's a very entertaining game. Mechanics are fine so far. I haven't gotten too deep into it. But that story, that picture that you're painting, The white savior coming to save the stupid, savage Africans who are killing each other, butchering each other. And the president had to call a white man to come sort this shit out. It's a terrible message. Terrible, terrible message. Fuck that story. It's a terrible message. And that alone will make me not want to revisit this experience. Technically, creatively, it's cool. I see some issues that use some tweaking. I see some stuff that you guys said in the press release that aren't very accurate. Because, you don't run up on a cat with a shotgun at point blank range and miss and then say that outcomes are determined by line of fire and elevation. That's bullshit. But that's fine. That's some video game technical stuff that you guys can iron out. And even if you don't iron it out, no big deal, because bigger projects like Jagged Alliance fuck that up. And they still got a following and they're still successful as far as I know. So you don't have to fix that. That gets cast aside and swept under the rug as video game bullshit. That's fine. Technically, it's a fine game. Creatively, it's a fine game, but that story, it needs some work. That story needs some work, man. Something gives me the idea that you guys ain't got no Africans on your team. If you do, they ain't got a big say in what goes out. And if they do have a big say in what goes out, and they put out this white savior bullshit, then hey, to each their own, man. To each their own. Anyway, I'm going to leave it right here for today. It's Warhounds. Warhounds will be released on the 30th of March 2026 by developer Everplay and publisher Brightica on Steam. This is the early access playtest. I appreciate the invite. I appreciate the Steam key. These cats reached out to me twice, as a matter of fact. So, I appreciate the effort that you guys put into getting me to be a part of this. I appreciate it a lot. And I do respect the work that you're doing. It's just that if I gotta call you out, I gotta call you out. If there's bullshit, I'm gonna call out that bullshit. And it's bullshit, man. It's bullshit. But anyway, thanks just the same. Thank you to all my viewers on Trovo Live, on Twitch, and on YouTube for watching. Cats in the Caribbean, you can check out the TV series, The Lab Video Game TV. Season 13 has begun. And you can check it out on Flow On in 25 Caribbean countries. And Cats in Ontario, you can listen to The Lab Video Game TV's gaming news every Thursday at 4 p.m. during the Sage Projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. If you're not in Ontario, you can still listen to it anywhere in the world, live at cjai.ca. And I also got another TV series out. Season 2 of the Razzie Art Show with Reina is also out. 25 Caribbean countries, and starting tomorrow, it will be out on Kojako's Your TV Ontario. So it plays in the Caribbean and it plays in Ontario. That's for the art fans out there. Next stream coming up, I'm not sure. I'd like to revisit Final Words Royale. That was quite interesting. That was quite something. That's definitely a game for streaming. I'd like to check that out again. But yeah, I'm not certain what my next title will be. Recently, I haven't been getting a lot of keys for experiences I'd like to stream. I have, I stream survival horror and puzzle games sometimes, but survival horror, I'll usually have puzzles in there. But, I will do it, but I prefer to stream experiences that I know will have a smooth flow, or have the smoothest flow. So cats don't sit and watch me taking fucking half an hour to figure out one puzzle. And maybe that's on me, because people like CJU Games, sometimes I wonder if that cat actually plays through the games before he records it and then plays through it again and pretends like it's his first time, because he's really good at it. He's really, really good at those games, but maybe I'm just not the best at puzzle games, because Madison VR, I've seen entire playthroughs of Madison VR, and cats completed that experience in under 4 hours, like 3.5 hours. Steam has it down that it took me over 30 or nearly 30 fucking hours to complete Madison VR. Madison VR was like, the puzzles were like offensive. Puzzles were fucking ferocious. They were barbaric. The puzzles were unforgiving. They were like, the devs didn't like me. I mean, the puzzles were like oppressive. Loved Madison VR. I'd never play it again, and I don't think I'd even play Madison VR Part 2. That's the darkest experience I've ever had, and I went through it in VR. They have a flat version. I went through it in VR. Madison VR was the darkest gaming experience I've ever had. I felt like it tainted, stained my soul by the time I was done. It didn't feel good. And it was just oppressive and dark from beginning to end. Even the ending was fucking oppressive. It's such a dark experience. But my point is, I like to stream games that I don't have to spend half an hour completing a puzzle. And maybe the reason why Madison VR took me nearly 30 hours to complete is because I'm not that good with puzzles. I'll get through it, but I got burnt out on puzzles from back in the day. See, I'm a mature gamer. I'm 50 years old. These gray hairs aren't by accident, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those cats who had gray hairs when I was a teenager, no. I'm 50. So I've been doing this for a while, and I used to go through stuff like the original Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn and stuff like that, and I used to do the puzzle thing. And after a while, it just got burnt out, and to the point that I don't like it that much. Even though puzzle games today aren't as hard as they were back in the days, with the exception of Madison. Thank you, cats, for watching. Thank you, Papa Lemma, for your support for passing. I appreciate you all. You have been watching Select Live here on the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game never never over. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do my best to take good care of the temple. The temple is very important, you know. You have different levels, or degrees, I should say, not levels. Levels kind of implies that, you know, it's like priority and one above the other. You have different varying degrees of success. To me, there are 4. There's financial success, there's spiritual success, there's mental success. Financial, mental, spiritual. Financial, mental, physical, and spiritual. Yeah. Little brain fart moment there. But there are 4 of them. Financial, mental, spiritual, and physical success. The least of the apostles is financial. Finances take a distant 4th place. Finances don't mean anything. Well, it does mean something, but it doesn't mean as much as we think it does. It doesn't mean as much as we have been distracted into and brainwashed into believing it does. Because I'm certain that Sir Steve Jobs would have traded places with my broke ass when he was on his deathbed. All the money in the world didn't fucking take him off that deathbed. So finances is definitely the least of the apostles. However, the others, spiritual, physical, and mental, they probably tie for first place. Actually, they're very important, and I take my temple very seriously. And the temple encompasses the spiritual, the physical, and the mental. I've been a pescatarian. I haven't had meat since 1998. Actually, here's the thing about the meat in 1998. It's the silliest thing, and it's funny that I'm on this whole Africa thing with this experience here, this Warhounds experience. When I went to Africa, they did the dumbest shit to me, and they did it twice. I went there twice, and they did the dumbest shit to me twice. They gave me something that was called a vegetable spring roll, and it had beef in it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't swallow the beef, but I did bite into it. I think that's the closest I came to eating meat since 1998. Yeah, they did that to me in Ghana. Gave me vegetable spring roll twice. I went there twice in a Chinese restaurant. I asked for vegetable spring roll. Motherfuckers gave us vegetable spring rolls with beef in it. But yeah, I take care of the mental. I meditate every day. Every single day. Every morning, I meditate. I take my spirituality very seriously. I take my mind very seriously. A wise man once said you should do your best to learn a new word every single day. I do my best, you know. I do my best in various ways. And physically, well, I've studied martial arts since 1989. I have been lifting weights since 1996. I take on many disciplines. I've studied 4 different martial arts forms. I take everything seriously. I work out religiously every day. I mean, yesterday there was a fucking snowstorm and a blizzard outside, so the car couldn't move. So I was stuck, but I got a total gym. My point is, I believe the reason why I look the way I look for my age isn't by chance or luck or genetics, because some people will say that, but it's not that. My father had a belly that looked like he swallowed 2 fucking breadfruits, you know. So he I don't have that. Let me put it that way. I take very good care of the temple to the best of my possible abilities, and that is why, if I don't look like 50, well, that's it. But this beard though, I started growing it recently, like shortly after my 50th birthday, and that kind of puts things into perspective. I don't look that young anymore. But yes, my friend Papa Lemma, I do my best to speak wisdom. I know that I am a self-proclaimed sage. I gave myself that name. But I do my best to live up to it, you know, impart wisdom wherever I can. All knowledge properly applied is power. Sweet. Excellent, my brother. And you are a chef. So I believe you also make your own food, or a lot of your own food, because, you know, the junk out there right now, you know, I've been seeing this thing circulating for a long time, and, you know, I ain't gonna go down too many rabbit holes here on the stream, but, you know, to the amount of meat and that McDonald's sells every single fucking day all over the world, I don't think there are that many cows in the realm. You know, the math ain't mathing, you know what I'm saying? There aren't that many fucking cows to make that much beef. So you're out there eating your McDonald's and you may think it's beef, but hey, I ain't gonna say what I think it is, but you know, if you're on social media like I am, you'll hear the buzz. I'm just saying, you know, it's best to cook for yourself, because what you're eating out, you don't know what people are putting into what you're eating out, my friend. People don't care that much about you, you know what I'm saying? For you to be eating from strangers. A lot of us will get up and say stuff, I don't trust anybody. And start pointing fingers at people close to them. I don't trust you, and I don't trust you. I don't trust my girlfriend. I don't trust my wife. I don't trust my brother. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. You say you don't trust anybody, but you're out there eating from strangers almost every fucking day. The hypocrisy, you know what I'm saying? The next time you hear somebody say, I don't trust anybody, you know, well, I laugh on the inside, because there's a strong chance that that person puts a lot of trust in strangers. They eat from strangers. They will go onto an aircraft with a stranger flying that aircraft. They'll go into a car with a stranger driving that Uber. You know, they send their children to schools to be educated, indoctrinated by strangers. You know, you got strangers on the internet raising your kids. On Instagram, you know, your kids pay more attention to these fucking shorts on Instagram and TikTok than they do to what you're telling them. But you're gonna tell me you don't trust me? Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for passing through. I'm signing out. It's the Lab Video Game TV Live. Where the last time I checked, our game is never over, my friend.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.
We've got reviews, previews, playthroughs, and game key giveaways every episode. Show us what you've got. Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com. Check out the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Tune into the Stage projects on Ontario's Island Radio 101.3 FM. Download the Blue app to watch us on the go. Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, only on Flow 1. Our game is never over.
Watch the Lab Video Game TV
Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays
in 25 Caribbean countries.
Only on Flow 1.
Download the Blue app to watch us on the go.
Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com.
Reach out at contact@thelabvideogametv.com.
Wayne Benjamin presents the Lab Video Game TV since 2003. Our game
is never over.
More Jamaican-made indie games. Will Ace Combat 8 have VR support? Did I find my best zombie apocalypse experience for 2025? It's season 13 and we're off to a great start for 2026. Kingston, Jamaica-based Sprite Wrench Studios is at it again with another Steam release. I got a bunch of new releases, indie, AAA, and VR to talk about. And I just may have found my favorite Undead Apocalypse experience for last year. Freestyle is still a thing for this season, for this year. You want in? Send your best gameplay clips to contact@thelabvideogametv.com to be featured on Flow 1 in 25 Caribbean countries. Grab a MetaQuest key for Breachers, your Rainbow Six Siege in VR. In this episode's Game Key giveaway. Be in the know. Visit the website at thelabvideogametv.com. Download the Stream Blue app to watch us on Flow on the go. Check out the Lab Video Game TV during the Sage projects on Ontario's Island Radio, 101.3 FM and CJAI.ca every Thursday at 4 p.m. I'm the Sage and you've just entered The Lab.
You're watching the Lab Video Game TV Live. Our game is never over.